JoCo2020 Phase 2. What is JoCo2020? I'm sure many of you have had that question if you've heard about it in the last couple of months. It is our hope in the next couple of minutes to share with you what JoCo2020 is and how it impacts not only you in the classroom, but how it can best serve our students in our district. JoCo2020 has three core tenets, which focus on relationships, relevance, and innovation. But what really is JoCo 2020 all about? JoCo 2020 is all about relationships, how they can be formed in the classroom and the school building to best serve the needs of all students. At this time, Dr. Carrie Evans and her staff at Riverwood Middle School are going to give an example of how relationships have helped their students be successful.
STAMP is our student tutoring and mentoring program. For a portion of time, one day a week, our entire school and staff facilitate this mentoring program that focuses on developing real and meaningful relationships between teacher and student to student. A unique characteristic of this program is that 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students are placed in classrooms together. This cross-grade approach also is helpful when one day of the month is allocated towards tutoring. Older students and younger students have the ability to help each other with academic or social questions. Each month of STAMP focuses on a particular theme or character trait. The following themes are used: resiliency, responsibility, integrity, cyber world, citizenship, leadership, respect, trustworthiness, perseverance, and positive attitude. We want to ensure that our students at Riverwood Middle School have the knowledge to forge positive relationships and make meaningful and edifying decisions right now and in their futures. Within their STAMP cohorts, they can discuss, problem solve, and help each other become the positive members of society that we know they are destined to be.
JoCo 2020 lessons should be relevant. They should provide opportunities for students to apply knowledge gained in the classroom and real-world skills. Ms. Lee White and her staff at Riverwood Elementary have been working with students in providing relevant content.
If you want to be scared of it, I think it's gonna bite you. This own it actually won't. Okay, check it out. Feel how soft it is. Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't put your finger through it.
Oh man, it's like cold. Right here is like cold.
I didn't do that.
I went like that.
It's super cold. Why is it so cold?
What do you think?
All right, tell me something about this lesson that you like. What's good about this lesson or this activity?
It says that there's lawn fertilizer nitrogen in the cheeseburger.
There's lawn fertilizer in your cheeseburger?
Nitrogen, yes.
Okay. Did you know that before you came into class today? Who's up for McDonald's for lunch?
Not me.
Do you usually work in groups like this together?
Yes.
Yeah?
And in the chicken and the burgers, it has yogurt, which is also known as pink slime.
Pink slime in my cheeseburger?
Yes.
Lovely. Have you found out what those things do to your bodies yet? Or is that the next step?
We have to find that now.
Okay. All right. Sounds like an interesting quest. Good luck.
Quality and effective professional development opportunities are vital to continuing to improve in our efforts to meet the learning needs of all students. As such, it is a commitment of the JoCo 2020 initiative to provide meaningful professional development to teachers and staff, much like Ms. Jamie Tyler and her staff at East Clayton Elementary organized for elementary teachers in our district. Collaboration among professionals is crucial to sustaining momentum and providing continuity and leadership during a multi-year process like JoCo 2020. As principals, we are committed to our efforts to provide ample planning opportunities so that teachers can collaborate much like these two teachers from West Clayton Elementary did with the time provided by their principal, Miss Christina Benson.
So this past week, I know that in Media Center, you guys you went through NCY's OWL, and did you get through Bunsey at all?
So we introduced Bunsey to them. They were able to practice logging in and just kind of look at the features, but they didn't start creating. They didn't set up their specific account just yet, but they did kind of look at it for a second.
Okay, well, I went ahead and printed off the graphic organizer.
Okay.
So this week, or next week when the kids come in, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to plan on doing the graphic organizer with them. And then my class and Miss Quinn's class comes to you Thursday, Friday. So if we get the graphic organizers done, then they can start the Bunsey with you in your class Friday.
You can have
Thursday,
them
Friday.
bring the graphic organizer with they come. That way they can just start transferring the information to the slides.
And then if they don't get the Bunsey done in your class, then they'll come back and do it in my class the following week. And that's when
that'll be
we
my flex
week.
Yep, so I can flex into your classroom and we can help them get their slides set up with their graphic organizer.
Okay.
An innovative classroom in school is a core tenet of JoCo2020. At Cooper Elementary, Principal Joseph Flores and her staff have implemented a PBIS model which facilitates positive decision making, increased self-confidence, and a higher regard for citizenship through innovative activities such as belief chants, daily team starts, and collaborative grouping opportunities in classroom settings. Simply what we've always done is not good enough. It is our task as teachers to challenge students to go to a higher level of thinking in order to solve problems that will be applicable in the real world. The task for teachers is to create learning opportunities for students that challenge students to think critically while still providing supports to help those students along in the process. Rigor does not mean more work, as seen in the example from Riverwood Middle School and Dr. Carrie Evans.
CMP3 is a research-based program that allows students to collaborate in a problem-centered learning environment. For example, while exploring 2- and 3-dimensional geometry, students are able to develop their own strategies for finding area and volume instead of having an algorithm handed to them. Through partner, small group, and class discussions, students investigate the curriculum, forming rich mathematical understandings they can use for the rest of their lives.
As JoCo2020 teachers, we should find opportunities to personalize learning for students. If they are interested, they are much more likely to be engaged in the learning process. We have to move away from compliance and more towards engagement. Listen to the accounts from Principal Catherine Trudell's students at Clayton Middle School and their opportunities for engagement in their health science class.
How did the Code Blue project engage you in learning?
Well, we got to choose what we studied. I was a gastroenterologist because people in general eat a lot, and I wanted to learn about how food is digested.
The Code Blue project helped me engage in my learning whenever we got to pick our jobs for what we wanted to be, such as a pulmonologist or a cardiologist. We got to study the types of organs and body parts excluded with that, such as the lungs, because I was a pulmonologist consisting of that, and it engaged me and helped me learn more and more about the lungs, because we also did a project and a assistant of a example of how the lungs operated with a Gatorade bottle and two balloons representing the exhale and inhale of lungs.
Okay. How did the assessment process go?
The assessment process went pretty well. We got to experience what a doctor is like every day with people and diagnosing diseases with symptoms and certain causes of how the disease happened and prescriptions. and just really understanding how each of these diseases occur.
For learning.
Well, instead of teachers lecturing us with information and just diagrams and all that, the science teachers have made a program called Code Blue, and we can engage our learning into 3D models and other 3D things, hands-on, all that.
How did the teachers assess the students at the end?
At the end, we had people, parents, teachers, come in, and they had a list of symptoms. At our clinics, we had to find out what disease they had.
While engagement is great, much of what those students described is an example of how students can be empowered to take ownership of their learning. Likewise, as principals, we need to be sure that we are empowering you to take risk in your instructional methods. Change may yield chaos, but chaos leads to breakthroughs. Don't be afraid to change to try something new like these teachers at Powhatan Elementary and Principal Dan Kerwin.
Empowerment is having the opportunity to have resources at your fingertips to create something that is meaningful and purposeful to the individual. Empowerment allows students and teachers the opportunity to have ownership for their learning. Coming for me and my new wife from
See? Don't click on that.
Dr. Kent Peterson defines school culture as the set of norms, values and beliefs, rituals and ceremonies, symbols and stories that make up the persona of the school. At Clayton High School, we've adopted the motto of "Come It's All In." What does that mean? It means that we as a staff are all in for every student, that we are committed to ensuring that every student can be successful. We will do this by providing engaging and empowering instruction in our classrooms, that we'll provide opportunities for challenging and innovative thinking so that students can be creative and teachers can be innovative in their practices. A place where we will communicate effectively with parents and support our community in outreach programs. A culture of giving, being willing and eager to help others in their times of need, both at home and on a larger scale. All that means that we will work collaboratively to solve problems, knowing that we will make decisions that put students' needs first. We will take time to celebrate our staff with tokens of appreciation for their contributions to the school and to our students. We will ensure that this is a place where we will honor the traditions of our past and show gratitude to those who have established the culture of class that Clayton is known for and have paved the way for our future. Our culture will celebrate our present, knowing that it is our task to ensure that when they leave here, they have the knowledge, strength, and confidence to succeed. We will always be Comets All In. But most importantly, what is JoCo2020 about?
It's about me.
It's about me. It's about me. It's about me.
It's about me.
It's about me. It's all about me.
It's about me.
It's about me. It's about me.
It's about me.
It's about me.
It's about me.
It's all about me. It's about me. It's about me. It's all about me.
It's 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 about me. It's all about me.
It's about me.
It's about me.
It's about us.